Hi everyone, welcome to Amala Movement. I'm Charlotte. Today we have a gentle and soothing yoga practice for anxiety. So we'll begin with a slow flow and finish with a guided meditation where I will invite you to raise your legs. So you may decide to roll out your mat near a bed, chair, sofa or by the wall. But absolutely no worries if not. You can easily experience all of these calming benefits of the meditation regardless. Bring a blanket for some extra warmth and love, and let's get started. So we're going to ease in so gently today with the breath. So please do make sure that you are feeling warm, and if you have a blanket with you today, you can either prop yourself up on that like a little pillow or even wrap yourself up like a burrito, because sometimes that just feels really good. So I'll be guiding us through a practice called Nadi Shodhana. And Nadi Shodhana is a beautiful breathing technique that really helps to balance out the body. So balance out how we're feeling, balancing out our breath and just calming us down a little bit. So I have a whole practice dedicated to Nadi Shodhana. So if you do want more information on that today, I will pop the link down below, but I will guide us through it right now as well. So if it feels all right for you, let's close the eyes. Otherwise, you can drop and soften the gaze down towards the earth. Wherever you are, you can let go. Take a big inhale through the nose. Release the jaw. Exhale softly out through the mouth. In fact, let's do that again. Let's take an inhale through the nose. Soften the jaw and exhale out through the mouth. Great. And arriving here today, let's transition into breathing in and out through the nostrils. So you can keep the mouth closed. Breathing in through the nose. And exhale out through the nose. Good. And we'll begin Nadi Shedana. Breathe in through both nostrils. And you're going to use your right thumb of your right hand to cover your right nostril and exhale out through your left nostril. Inhale in through your left nostril. Use your right pinky finger to cover your left nostril. Release your thumb and exhale out through your right nostril. Inhale in through your right nostril. Covering your right nostril, release your pinky finger. Exhale left. We'll just sit here for a few moments together, inhaling in through your left nostril. Closing your left, releasing your right. Exhale right. Soften the skin of the face. Inhale right nostril. Closing right, releasing left. Exhale left. Keep it going. Inhale left. Relax your shoulders. Close left. Open right. Exhale right. Inhale right. Closing right. Releasing left. Exhale left. We'll do a few more rounds. Keep with it. Inhale left. Closing left. Open right. Exhale right. Inhale right. Closing right, open left, exhale left. Inhale left. Closing left, open right, exhale right. Last time, inhale right. Closing right, open left, exhale left. At the end of this exhale, keep the eyes closed, lower the hand, and take a deep breath in through both nostrils. Exhale out through both nostrils. And stay exactly as you are. Release the breath, release any control. And just take a moment to notice how you feel. Notice how the breath is perhaps feeling a little longer and easier and softer as it travels and flows through the body. Notice how the skin of the face can feel soft and relaxed. And perhaps even just for a moment, we can sit here feeling fully present, feeling fully calm, fully at peace. And we'll finish this opening breath with an inhale, joining together, bringing it back. And exhale, you can open the mouth if that feels nice. Take a big warming sigh. Let's slowly start to blink the eyes open. Come back into the space you're in. And using both of your hands to bring both knees up. Have a little wiggle of the feet, the knees, the ankles, the hips. Do what you need to do. And we'll transition into Baddha Konasana, so butterfly pose. Bringing the soles of your feet together. And if you aren't already sitting up on your blanket, I really recommend bringing that into your practice. We'll be here for a little bit of time. So again, you can close the eyes if that feels right for you today and just allow the sound of my voice to guide you. And we'll start with a little massage around the toes, giving each individual toe a little bit of love, a bit of a squeeze, a bit of pull if that feels nice. And then moving both of the hands down towards the center of your feet and using your thumbs to pull back on the skin of the muscles of the foot. And notice what happens to your breath. As we work here, can we keep that sense of feeling soft and peaceful and scrummy? I think scrummy is a word. Yummy. Scrumptious. Good. Working down towards the heels. And you can change the facings of your hands. So now your fingers are pointing inwards. Give your heels some love. And then working up the ankles. We work softly around here, so not squeezing too hard. And then working up the calves, you might find a bit of tenderness around the belly of the calf, the muscly bit. Soft around the knees. And then just squeezing up towards your hips. And then we'll brush all the way back down and planting the hands, grounding the hands around the feet. Roll the shoulders in towards your back, sit up tall. Breathe in and on an exhale. We fold down. Rest your hands wherever feels good. Perhaps that's fingertips to the floor, cupping, holding your feet, or maybe resting on your calves. Inhale in deeply and lovingly in through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth. You can let out a soft sigh. Allow your spine to round now. Let yourself truly surrender, truly folding inwards. Take one more breath. And slowly unrolling, stacking the vertebrae on top of one another to come upwards to seated. Hands on the outside of the knees, and slowly, we've been here for a while, so take your time to bring your knees together and transition into sitting with our legs out long. So if you've got a blanket with you today, you can have that as a little prop underneath your bum. Give yourself a bit of lift. Straightening out the legs and having a little bit of a windshield wiper moment, shaking out legs. Good. Have a slight micro bend in the knees. Draw the toes back so that they're pointing up towards the sky. Roll the shoulders back. Bring your fingertips down towards the floor. We're looking to find length in our spine, so particularly lifting up through the lower back. This is our Dandasana, our seated pose. Open the heart space. Close the eyes. Draw the belly button gently in and up towards the spine. Sit tall. Breathe in. Keep length in your back. Exhale, drop your chin towards your chest. And move very slowly here. We're just going to tip-tock our head from side to side. So you draw your right ear towards your right shoulder. Move really slowly here. And then it comes back to center and your left ear comes towards your left shoulder. So really indulge in each little movement, each little stretch and shift in the body. Know that you're supported. You're supported. Keep the spine long, particularly the lower back. You've got this for one more breath. And the next time the head is in center, you're looking down towards the floor. We slowly lift. We open up through the heart and generously bend the knees. Like really generously bend the knees. Good. So keep your feet flexed. So rather than having the feet planting down, lift the toes up towards the sky. Inhale, reach up through the fingertips. Easy in the head and neck, and exhale, we fold forwards. So keep the feet lifted, flexing, and rest your hands wherever it feels good. So that might be around your knees, your shins, your ankles, or the outside edge of the feet. Inhale, lift the chest, look forwards. And exhale, melt down into your little cave. Fold down. Trust that it's okay to surrender. It's okay to let go. Allow the weight of the head to be heavy. So we're really opening out through the lower back, protecting our heart space. So we can allow the heart to feel soft, easy, calm, relaxed. Breathing here. And if it feels okay, if it feels the right thing for you to do, we can slowly work towards stretching our legs out a little bit. And I say this lightly because I don't want this to become too deep a hamstring stretch. We're really thinking about opening and softening through the back body. But if you want to straighten the legs just a little bit, so that you do drop into a deeper stretch for the hamstrings, for the backs of the legs, that's okay. But allow the back to feel soft rather than working up here where the upper back might feel a bit more rounded and be holding a bit more tension. So today I really encourage you to bend those knees. We'll take one more breath wherever you are. Inhale in deeply through the nose. And exhale. Is there somewhere else in the body that you can let go? Great. On an inhale, carve a line with your nose to look forwards. And exhale, slowly coming all the way up, crossing the calves and making your way over onto all fours. Having your knees mat distance apart, big toes together, and come back to sit on your heels. Roll the shoulders in towards the back, inhale. And on an exhale, fingertips to the earth. We come into child's pose, my favourite place. Walk the fingertips forwards and bow the head down towards the earth. So use your blanket here to support you. So I've got mine underneath my knees today. That might feel really good. You might prefer it underneath your ankles. That can feel nice, particularly for the tops of the feet. Or another option is to take your blanket out from underneath you and wrap it over you. So drape your blanket over your back, over your shoulders, and you can be a hibernating snail, because that's a thing. Wherever you are, inhale. Close the eyes and exhale, soften and let go. So surrendering into child's pose, we're bowing our forehead to the earth. Our third eye is resting down. So we're taking away the ego, we're surrendering into the present moment. Directing your breath deep down into your belly. And often as we're dropping into child's pose, we feel stuff. And it's good to feel stuff. So if it feels right for you, allow the feelings to come up. Sit with it for a bit. And come back to your breath whenever you need. We'll take one more breath, feeling whatever it is we're feeling, noticing whatever it is we notice. Inhale in deeply through the nose. Gently part the lips and exhale out through the mouth. And you can keep the eyes closed. Slowly start to bring the hands in towards the knees. Roll up through the spine, stacking vertebrae on top of vertebrae. Bringing your head over your heart. Bring your right hand to rest on your heart space and your left hand on your lower belly. And if it feels okay to keep your eyes closed for the time being, you're going to press up to kneeling. So lifting your bum so that it's over the knees. Big toes stay together. We're in our hero pose. You might feel a bit wobbly, that's okay. It might feel a bit uneasy to come into this shape where our hearts are open, our eyes are closed. But that's okay, it's part of the practice to arrive into these new places, to move forwards, to notice how we feel. And our hand on our heart, our hands gently resting on our heart reminds us that we are here, we're here supporting ourselves. Our hand on our belly helps us to feel grounded. We can direct our breath down in towards that left hand, that lower hand, if that feels good. Let's take one more breath. At the end of your next exhale, start to blink the eyes open And notice how it feels to come back into your room, heart open, heart shining forward, supporting yourself in this way. Keep your eyes open and with control, slowly lowering your hips back down onto your heels. And we'll slowly start to transition into our guided meditation. So you're welcome to stay lying on your mat if you want to come into Shavasana. But I'd also like to guide us through a legs up meditation. So if you would like to make your way over to a chair, bed, sofa or wall, something like that, move your blanket to one side and we'll use that in a moment. So wrap up like a burrito. And I'll just say it how it is. There's no easy way to get into this shape. So stay soft. You can laugh at yourself. The way that works for me is to scooch my bum as close as I can towards the surface. I'm going to put my legs up. Stay sideways on and then lower down onto my side. From here, roll over onto your back and then come to rest. Your legs up on your chair, bed or sofa. And if your legs are on the wall today, you just want to make sure that your head and shoulders in particular can feel relaxed. So if you've got tighter hamstrings, if you're feeling a bit of tightness in the backs of the legs, just move your bum further away from the wall. And wherever you are, come to rest your blanket on your belly. You can truly wrap yourself up if that feels nice. Take some time to adjust, to wriggle and to settle. And I think that's quite important as well, isn't it? Like having some moving time before you drop into relaxation is so important. So give yourself some credit if you really need to move and let out your fidgets. That's okay. And wherever you are, allow yourself to drop, to let go, for the weight of your legs to feel really heavy. And particularly if you're new to this practice of having your legs up and resting, it can feel quite tricky to let the weight of the legs truly drop and let go. We sometimes want to do the work for the chair and hold our legs up. Not today. Let it all go. And this is so great for calming down the body, mind, and the nervous system. Let's all take a breath. Inhale. And exhale out through the nose or mouth, whatever feels right. And together we'll just lie here, feeling supported in so many ways. The support of our physical practice, the support of the earth beneath us, and if your legs are lifted, you've got the support of the chair or the wall. There's the support of the community and the support that you give yourself by showing up every single day. Allow the breath to deepen. Allow each inhale to be that little bit longer than the last. And gently ask yourself if there's anywhere else in the body that you can let go. Sometimes we hold on to things without even knowing that we're holding on. Ask yourself if it's okay to let it go. And notice what happens as the breath deepens. Notice what happens when your inhale fills up the whole of your body. And notice what happens when you let go. Notice what happens on your exhale. Notice the softness, the ease. Notice your body being cuddled and supported by the earth beneath you. And we can imagine that the ground, the earth beneath us, is wrapping us up in a big, warm, comforting hug. Notice if you're holding anything, any tension in between the eyebrows, at your third eye. And you can just imagine this as a beam of light just radiating across your whole face. Drop your tongue away from the roof of the mouth. Allow your cheeks to soften, your jaw to soften and relax. And just gently remind yourself that you are supported. And we'll quietly finish by just swirling the tongue around your mouth, brushing it around the top of your teeth, your bottom teeth, and softly swallowing. And know that you're welcome to stay here for as long as you need today. And you can return to this place of softening and letting go whenever you need it. This is always, always here for you. We can slowly start to twinkle the tips of the fingers and the tops of the toes. Bring the hands to rest gently in front of the heart space. Taking an inhale. And as we exhale, bring the thumbs to rest gently at the third eye. And quietly whispering, Namaste.